Another chance for snow next week. We'll take a look at that in the 10-day.
Okay, and like you said, snow is out there. We just saw Storm Chaser 4 in Sloatsburg. We're going to take a look at Newburgh right now. So further north of there on the New York State Thruway, you can see the conditions out there, which can be very slippery, so be very careful. We have no accidents to report on, which is great news. Hopefully I won't have one for a while. Roads are moving nicely, though, especially in the areas where it's not snowing at the moment. And something else you need to know today, alternate side of the street parking rules, they are suspended, but you still need to pay the meters. We'll have more weather and traffic coming up in just a bit. Back to you, Darlene.
Thanks so much, Lauren. 433 road.
Need to pick up an intensity to the north, Lauren.
Right. Lots of green on the maps in this area, but there's certainly some white further north of here. So Storm Chaser 4 headed in this direction towards Newburgh, New York on the Thruway right now. We just saw him a little while ago in Sloatsburg, but you can see some of the accumulation on the grass here, but the roads are very wet and likely slippery. So take it easy as you head out the door. We're going to keep a close eye on the conditions for you throughout the morning. We're going to take a live look outside at some spot to avoid because those delays are building quickly. This just came in. Downtown 4 and 6 trains are running express from Grand Central to 14th Street. That's because of switching problems. We still have fast track maintenance out there on the B and the D, so no service on the D for a stretch in the Bronx. You could take the 4 instead. And overnight track work still out there on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, E, D, F, and G lines. We will have more weather and traffic coming up on the 4s.
Okay, Lauren.
Tonight, Lauren, we could see another icy condition tomorrow morning because of all the slush that will refreeze.
Well, thankfully, we don't have a commute tomorrow morning, so we have one today to get through. And if you were headed out the door, you want to beat the snow in the city, we'll show you what the conditions look like on the Long Island Expressway in Queens. We'll start with that. So here's a live look out there.
Drier. We may even have some sunshine by the end of the day, Lauren, but then another round of bitter cold and maybe more snow is on the way. So we'll take a look at that in your full forecast.
Okay, well, we'll get through the morning commute right now. We did have an accident on the Taconic in the East Fishkill area, that cleared out. So that's good news, but that's really where we're seeing a lot of the wet roads north of the city. We do have an accident in the city, though, obviously not weather related. We'll take a live look outside at the Gowanus Expressway. Local streets to get around it. That might be a good idea. And then alternate side of the street parking rules, they have been suspended for today, but meter rules still apply. Back to you, Darlene.
Lauren, thank you. Well, today, New York's Catherine Craig now.
After midnight, and tomorrow morning will be quite a mess. And yes, I forgot my shoes.
I'm sorry, just looked down.
I know, sorry.
I know. Well, I promise, Rafi has really great socks on. If you are getting on the roads, I have my shoes on. You can see my shoes. Anyway, we have a couple of problems out there on this accident southbound. One out by Tuckahoe Road, the next a little closer to Central Avenue. So delays are building quickly. Certainly a road to avoid. You could head over to the Thruway instead, or any of the other roads really in Westchester County. They're all doing fine. This one, not so much. Then heading over to Tunnelly Avenue southbound, all lanes subject to closure, intermittent closures out between Secaucus Road and County Road. There's a down pole and wires in the roadway, so definitely avoid that. We will have more weather and traffic coming up on the 4s.
All right, Lauren, thank you very much.
So we have a couple of problems out there, though. For path commuters right now, there are still delays out there on the Journal Square to 33rd Street via Hoboken line. That's all because of police activity. Then if you're getting on the roads, watch out for an accident on the Connecticut Turnpike southbound after Arch Street exit. And heading over to the Harlem River Drive, we do have construction out there this morning, so it's shut down in both directions between 139th Street, but there is a posted detour, so just make sure you follow that and you'll be able to get around it. On the Gowanus Expressway, you can see delays building as you make your way towards the merge there. Eastbound, there are reports of an accident just before you get to the Belt Merge, so that's what's causing this. And then over on 78 eastbound, we still have an accident involving 2 tractor trailers out there by exit 7, so something else to take note of. Alternate side of the street parking rules are in effect, and we'll have more weather and traffic ahead on the 4s.
Okay, Lauren.
So far, Lauren.
That is a lot to digest right there. Not too much to worry about out there. Over on the Harlem River Drive, the north to west 139th Street, but there are detours, so you can get around it. Then further south of here on the FDR Drive, there is an accident out by 63rd Street, so watch out for some minor delays here. In better news, we'll take a live look outside at the Gowanus, New Jersey right now. Alternate side of the street parking rules are in effect, and we'll have more weather and traffic ahead on the 4s.
Okay, Lauren, thank you. Blue, I think it was victory 44 last night for the Rangers.
On the road. That's not.
That's
right. You're saying
Blue, I think it was victory 44 last night for the Rangers.
On the road. I think they made history,
against Detroit.
Awesome. We love